Hello, this is weekly 11. Alright, so death by PowerPoint, just a little bit. In class, we went over project 2, we did a graphic organizer, and we talked about the different wavelengths. But when we went over project 2, we did our presentation. And then for the graphic organizer, we worked in Canva, and that helped me understand like how to make things all fit on a certain page, or how much info to actually put on a page, and how to summarize it a lot better. And then that helped a lot, so that way it could look like this. And that was a lot more interesting. And then we talked about, with the graphic organizers, we talked about what we did and what each one was and how it went about. So that helped me kind of refresh my knowledge on all of the different wavelengths and what they can do. Back to the PowerPoint. On project 3 ideas, we had a hard time figuring out what to do. Still have a hard time figuring out what to do, but that's okay. So we went through project 3 ideas. Our telescopes seemed like a lot. RC cars, we had to build another circuit, and we are not good at circuits. Walkie-talkie, same thing, more circuits. And magnetic charges, we're doing more research on that one, but that might be our golden ticket. But not too sure at this point, to be honest. So all of them are kind of a bust, but we'll revisit them and do some more research. Hopefully have a solid project by Tuesday. Next is what I learned. I learned to create the graphic design. I did not know how to do that before. It was very interesting of how to manipulate things. It's easy when you have like a template and you just fill in your data. That makes it easy. But yeah. And then learning to do this video. I know how to do videos, and I know how to voice over, and I know how to manipulate them, but how to cut and paste and put things interesting in like this,
because I gotta,
makes it hard. And I wasn't quite sure how to do that, but I did it. And then I learned about the different types of wavelengths and what each one did. Like, I already knew, but this was definitely a better refresher on what each one was for and how they were used practically, instead of just like, oh, here's some radio waves and here's some gamma rays. It's more of the applications of them. And then how I applied all this. I use the graphic organizers in a lot of other classes now. So I used it for my class, for my digital design class. That helped me with one of my demos. And then making video demos like this, that obviously doing more always helps. And I can apply that in jobs and careers that I use in my life. And where I'm still working on where the wavelengths collide with my project. It kind of helps when you know what your project is. But when I can figure out which wavelengths we're using, which ones we're talking about, and how they apply to my project, and that way I know which ones will actually apply to the project that we pick. And yeah, that was this weekly 11. Have a great day.